Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines, Pittsburgh. In the last episode, we finished the Hill District, a largely residential area up on the hill east of downtown. I completed some details off camera, including detailing the PPG Paints hockey arena. As well as the entire Upper Hill neighborhood, including the University Prep School, the Robert E. Williams Memorial Park and Reservoir, Kennard Playground by the Pittsburgh Wheel Early Education Center, and this abandoned church off of Heron Avenue. In today's episode, I'll be completing the Polish Hill neighborhood of Pittsburgh. Polish Hill is a primarily residential neighborhood nestled on the hillside of Upper Hill in between Lower Lawrenceville and the Strip District. It also has industrial uses at the bottom of the hill. The boundaries to the Polish Hill neighborhood are Bigelow Boulevard to the south and MLK Jr. East Busway to the north. Heron Ave splits the neighborhood in half and leaves access between Liberty Ave and Bigelow Boulevard. To start off today's build, I'm actually going to be building just outside of the Polish Hill neighborhood. I'm going to be completing the U-Haul Moving and Storage of Oakland building. For this building, I'm using a patron-only asset by Smiley's, the Collins building. I use procedural objects to fit the building into the intersection of Bigelow Boulevard and Blessing Street. I then use the text customization tool within procedural objects to layer white boxes over the building, giving the building the white brick appearance that it has in real life. Now I'm using the mod Image Overlay 2 to get a view of the Pittsburgh Roads. This is Heron Ave as it connects to Liberty Ave, and this road has some elevation to it, so I go to Google Earth and I check the elevation by hovering the cursor over the road. Google Earth will actually give you the elevation in meters of anything your cursor is hovering over. So I use that, and then I use Move It to get the road to the right height. For this next part of the video, I'm going to be building the Pittsburgh Cigar Alliance. I couldn't find too much about this building in particular from Google in my research, but it seems to be a members-only cigar smoking club on Heron Ave in the Polish Hill District. For this building, I use one of Dudemeister's Midwestern row homes and combine it with another building in procedural objects, and I used some of the customization tools within procedural objects to get it a little bit closer to the real-life version. As you just saw, I once again used the text customization tool to layer a box over the roof of the building, giving it the tan look that it has in real life. I then added a procedural object sign to the roof to give it that distinct YMPAA lettering it has. Now I'm using the Japanese rusty footbridge asset to recreate the stairs that wrap around the building. As you can see, I changed the stairs from a prop to a procedural object so I can change the color to green to match the real-life building. And now I'm just building this little pedestrian way for the Sims to get down from Polish Hill to the East Busway bus route. While I was recording this episode, I unfortunately lost a little bit of footage of me building this residential area at the bottom of the hill. The Immaculate Heart of Mary Church in Polish Hill was built in 1905. Later, in 1970, it was designated a Pittsburgh Historic Landmark. The church is built in the Polish cathedral style, such as the St. Mary of Angels Church in Chicago or the St. Josaphat's Basilica in Milwaukee. The architectural plans for the church were intentionally modeled on the St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. The church still serves the community of Polish Hill today. Frank Curto Park is a small green space off the side of Bigelow Boulevard. The park is dedicated to Frank S. Curto, who was the chief horticulturist for the Pittsburgh Parks and Recreation Department. The park is known for its sweeping views of the Strip District, as well as its yellow steel sculpture by John Henry called Pittsburgh. Frank Curto also has a bridge that bears his name, traversing across Panther Hollow on Forbes Avenue, the Frank Curto Bridge. Bigelow Boulevard is also the #1 unofficial drag strip in Pittsburgh. The posted speed limit is 35, but you'll find that most drivers do around 60 to 70 on this road. Here I'm using procedural objects to take this cube asset, and I'm trying to just mold it into the sculpture. And procedural objects is a pretty powerful mod for stuff like this. I'm still learning a lot with it, and you can do so much. With the coloring and the resize tool, you can make pretty much everything. For the rest of the video, I'll be working on this industrial area at the bottom of Polish Hill. This section of industrial uses is located between the MLK Jr. East Busway and Liberty Avenue. Some of the locations I'll be working on include the Iron City Brewing Co. and the FedEx Ship Center, as well as the U-Haul Storage Center of Pittsburgh. Thanks for watching this episode of City Skylines Pittsburgh. To finish off the video, here's some cinematics of the area we built today.